Hello, this is my day 54 video here at UBC. I'll title it The Rizzly Bear for reasons I'll get into later. So, today was a special day. I skipped my first lecture. Ooh. I skipped physics. I don't regret it at all. I've been hating the physics lectures so much lately because I don't learn anything in them. Granted, I haven't been paying attention that much either, but still, like, I know nobody else is learning anything in them either. So I'm like, I found a YouTuber who explains the concepts well. It's like, I honestly not worth going to it, especially because I was tired. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna skip my first lecture. It felt exciting. I went right back to bed and I slept like a baby. And yeah, I woke up and I went to Upside Studio. Studio was just okay. That's how it is like all the time. I don't know, it's just whatever. Honestly, I kind of gave up in the middle of it. Like, working with my group is so exhausting. And yeah, whatever. It just, oh well. um, and yeah, after that, I came back. I had some food. And then it was time to work on assignments. So I worked on a chem post lab. Then I also did a chemistry like, polymer assignment. I started it yesterday. I think I talked about it. I started it yesterday. I did about half, but the other half I didn't do was the difficult half, and yeah, it was a fair bit of work, but I got through it. And then I also studied for AppSci a bit. I took another review quiz, kind of. I got 16 out of 18 correct, which is an 88, 89. It was just okay. It's better than what I got on the practice midterm. But still, I'm not prepared. Like, tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. No. Tomorrow's Thursday. Wow. Crap. Okay, I really need to study more. Yeah, I've been slacking with my studying a bit. I don't feel prepared for it at all. But also, it's one of those tests that, like, you can't really prepare for it. Like, there's just a certain amount of content you need to know. And after that, it's just, like, really being attentive to the questions and, like, trying to understand the root of the question. Like, whatever, I'll talk about the questions more in a bit. But yeah, I did like all that, and basically I had from like 12 to like 6 to do that. And like, I did all the work I had to do, but like, I found it really hard to like get myself to work. Like, I worked on half of the post lab. Like, I did more than half, like about 3/4. But like, I just got tired of working, and like, I took a really big break, to be honest. I read Chainsaw Man, like a new manga, for like 2 hours, to be honest. Like, I just laid in bed, took a power nap in the middle of it, and like read some more. I just like relaxed, kind of. I didn't have the strength in me to work. But like, I think it's okay. I don't think I'll be punished. Like, I should be punished for relaxing, because at the end of the day, I still got everything I wanted to get done. It's just like, instead of spending like 2, 3, maybe even 4, no, 4 hours was not possible, but like 2 to 3 hours studying for AppSci, I only gave myself like 30 minutes, to be honest. Like, the studying time that I need to give to the midterm was put into relaxing. So, I don't know. I feel guilty almost, but then again, like, I think I'd rather do this than burn myself out like I did a couple of days ago. I don't know. Well, I have to see. This is part of the experience and finding the best balance, right? But yeah, then after that, Muay Thai. Yes, I went to Muay Thai. So I'm like looking at my scripts and like trying to talk at the same time. It's not the easiest for us to think. Okay, Muay Thai, super fun. It was really great. Warm up was terrible. Oh my god, they had us holding a plank, and then like they're like, okay, now like raise yourself up and like back down, kind of like you're just pushing your hands and then like back down on your elbows. So first of all, it hurts, like it's elbow conditioning in a way, but second of all, like it makes your obliques really sore, because we had also done side planks before, and then we did that like 5 times, and like each time there's like a 30-second like interval between like raising and like lowering your body. It was terrible. Like, the instructor was like, okay, I want to see you guys doing this until like half the class drops, and we're like, bro. So yeah, warm up was really hard. Oh, and also we spent like 5 minutes doing like walking lunges with like knees or like kicks out of them. So like a walking lunge, right? That's a lot of yeah. So like, everything was on fire. But then the stretching is always good. Quite flexible. But yeah, Muay Thai was fun. Then like the second portion of the class, we did like a lot of sparring drills where like basically you had one guy just doing a combo on you and you're like defending against it, and then you do a combo on them. It's fun. Also, we like change partners a lot, which is really great because you get used to the partner you're with. Like the partner I spent most of class with, like the first beginning portion of class, when we were doing like the combos, he had a tell. Like I always knew from which side the strike was gonna come. Like I don't know exactly how I knew, but he prepared himself ahead of time before hitting, and like I could tell when like defending against it properly. But then like some other partners, like I could not at all. And then like I got this one partner, he was crazy good at faking. Like he'd basically throw like a punch with the left hand, and then out of nowhere the punch doesn't come, and then like you get hit from like the other side, or like his leg hits you. It was really difficult, but like in a good way. It's really challenging. Um, Actually, against that partner, at one point I'm like, hey, is it fine with you if I use my karate kicks? He's like, yeah, sure, right? He like doesn't think much of it, and then like basically the first kick that comes out, like smack, hit him on the side of the head. He's like, what the like, where the hell did that kick come from? It's like magic. But yeah, so that guy also had a lot of fun going with me. He was really thankful. I was really thankful because like it's a learning experience for both of us. Kind of like for me, it's dealing with the really realistic fakes, and for him, it's dealing with like really obscure kicks that just appear and just hit you. So that was a lot of fun. And then after that, I also had a sparring match. I would have gone for two sparring matches, but like two or three even, but I just ran out of water after my first one, and I knew I'd be like I start overheating if I kept going. So I just had one sparring match. Yeah, no, I did not do good. I got hit in the face way too much. Like it's not like I'm bad about keeping my hands up. They're up, but like the punches just keep slipping through somehow. I don't know. My kicks are really good though. Nobody can handle my kicks. Like that's one strength I still have. Like no, my kicks just hit basically every part of their body from whichever angle I want, and nobody can deal with it. But like I want to get better at the up close like punching aspect of the sport, and still struggling with that because all my past experience has been long distance kind of fighting. So yeah, actually one of the coaches gave me like really solid feedback after like one of my matches. He was like, hey, like you're always out of range for kicks, and he's like, and I see you throwing punches to cover the kick like before you attack, but you're still too far when kicking. So he's like, approach as you're punching, and then the kick will come out faster, and you won't be out of range. So like the coach basically saw what I was trying to do, and he's like, yeah, but here's how you do it like better and whatnot. So that was great. Of course, also you don't really want to be moving as you're punching. Or like you don't want to be moving. You don't want to be like shifting your balance, I guess. No, that's bad either because you are shifting your balance. But I mean, you don't want to be over committing to moving forward as you're punching, because like what if the guy kicks you, right? Then like the forward movement will like go completely against you. So that's why like I didn't want to commit personally to like moving forward as I'm punching. I'd rather cover with a punch and move forward in. But honestly, I'll trust the instructor on this. It's also a lot of experimenting and finding what works best for you, right? But yeah, and after Muay Thai, I came back, showered, and felt happy, like relaxed. But great stuff. And I went to grab dinner. At dinner, I saw one of my friends. I'll call him Maximilian. Okay. If one day I ever choose to reveal why I choose the names the way I choose them, this is gonna be my favorite one to reveal by far. Maximilian, that's his name. So, I met him like I don't know how I met him or whatever, but great guy. I've hung out with him like a couple of times. He's super chill, super fun. He's really charismatic, great guy. So I see him sitting at dinner. I kind of like invite myself / join him. Right, like everyone's fine with me joining. I'm cool that way. So yeah, it's me, him, another guy who's also pretty cool, and then like a girl. Now let me tell you, that girl, wow, right? So okay, this is where the Rizzly Bear comes in. So I'm not saying grizzly bear, I'm saying Rizzly Bear because root word is Riz, which is like charisma, which is like how good you are at attracting girls. So basically, like we start talking, and like one of the very first things a girl says to me is like she compliments like one of my rings, and then like yeah. Anyways, right? So I can tell there's like a vibe between her and Maximilian. Um, but like, but it's obviously whatever it is there is like, it's faint. It's maybe right. Just but I see I have a target in mind. Okay, that sounds really bad, but I definitely really want to get to know the girl better. Um, and basically like talking like at one point the other guy left the conversation, so it's just me, Maximilian, and the girl, and like we're all talking like joking like the conversation was flowing really well, and basically at one point it became abundantly obvious that she was interested both in Maximilian and me, um, and like yeah, so at that point of course like Maximilian's my buddy, so I'm not gonna be like 100% like fighting him or whatever, right? Like of course we're both complimenting each other a lot too, but yeah, it was like a battle of Riz basically. It's like who has better Riz, and unfortunately I was already starting at a handicapped because Maximilian knew her from before. Anyways, like dinner ended, but we didn't want to like end the conversation because we were all enjoying it very much, so we just like went sat somewhere like on a couch ish, and like the other fourth guy came back. Actually, that guy also had his like own girl like issues. He literally came back from having a girl in his dorm room working on a cam lab or whatever. That was an entire separate story that was like really fun to watch. But yeah, uh so we're talking, and like it's just like kind of seeing where this goes. And then at one point two other guys walk by. Like one of them is like an entrepreneur doing his like video business, and the other guy is like a student here at UBC. Like we talk about them because one of those guys was like the entrepreneur was dressed really fancy. Like his outfit was a 10 out of 10. So basically they kind of joined our conversation a bit, and like while talking, basically what happened was like I found out one of the two guys, the student, was a fourth year biomedical engineering student, and it's like, oh come on man, I gotta talk to this guy, right? Like, and like the guy was very like willing to like share information with me. Like he wanted me to ask him questions. He's like, ask away, like whatever you want, like I'll share, because like he's like having upper years be able to like share with you whatever like you want to know is super helpful. So I talked to him about biomedical engineering, and then like the other guy, I'll call him Life. Um, there's all reasons for every name I pick, but yeah, I'll call him Life. Life started talking to the entrepreneur guy because Life shoot is like a cinematographer that like shoots videos as well. So those guys start talking, and basically what happened, I was like Maximilian was left with the girl, and like uncontested territory, and he charmed her over because he's a great guy, and basically yeah, I lost the battle of Riz. I chose career over relationships. That sounds really bad, but yeah, basically the conversation ended, and then like Maximilian and the girl like, okay, we're gonna go take a walk. And it's like yeah, so bro pulled. Yeah, honestly good for him. I I hope everything works out for him, like with her. She seems really cool, and I know he is really cool. Like I've had great times with Maximilian, so well, we'll see what happens in their relationship. But yeah, I engineering got the better of me. And it was like engineering or girls, and engineering won. While I was talking about this, I came across the thought that like, did it seem like, am I objectifying this girl by like saying she's like a goal or whatever? And like, I don't mean that at all. And I'm sure I came off that way many times throughout the conversation, especially when I said like me and Neil were battling for her. That sounds really bad, and in a way it is, like, by all means. But like, she was dropping hints for both me and Maximilian, and like, of course she's really cute and she's cool. So like, of course we're gonna try to see if anything can happen out of this. So like, I just want to like make it clear that like, women are not objects in any way, shape, or form, and it's just, she was really cool, and both me and Maximilian wanted to like get to know her better on like an individual kind of level. I, I, I plead my case to the jury. But yeah, Rizzly Bear came because Maximilian called me that a couple of times. So the Rizzly Bear, it's really funny, honestly. And yeah, that'll be it. So thank you. Bye.